So we'll do a mix of gentle fitness and Pilates today, but I'm starting by opening up your hips. So lay down on your back, your shoulders tucked, your legs lengthened out. And take a couple breaths, nice long clearing exhales. And bring the right knee in, fingers over the right shin. Pull, gently rotate, explore the right hip. And right away, shift to your next side. So lengthen out the right leg and bring your left knee in. Pull and explore your left hip, moving your left knee in circles. And left leg long. Take a full breath in. And relaxing, exhale. Bend the knees, feet on the ground. Press your heels to lift the hips up, like you're pointing the tailbone away, lengthening out the low back, and with your heels pressing down and the hips lifting up, the glutes will feel engaged. You can think of pulling the heels closer so the hamstrings also fire up. Hold for 3, 2, and slowly come down, bone by bone, vertebrae by vertebrae. Once the hips are down, lift the right heel to the ceiling. Fingers interlaced behind the right hamstring. Press your low back as you reach the right heel up, and then pull on your right thigh. Move your right ankle onto your left thigh. Right hand can press the right leg away. Left foot off the floor, fingers behind the left hamstring or your left shin. Take 3 breaths. If you want to rock yourself left and right, go for it. And lower your left foot down, and then place your right foot on the floor. Left leg to the ceiling, fingers behind your left hamstring. Press the low back as you reach the left heel up, and pull your left thigh. Move your left ankle onto your right thigh. Left hand presses the left leg away. Right foot off the floor, fingers behind right hamstring or right shin. And rock yourself left and right. Lower the right foot back down. Left foot on the floor. Feet off the ground, shins parallel to the mat. Hands on your thighs. Press your legs as your thighs resist. So you're warming up your low belly. Firmly press for 3. Your legs are pulling back into your hands for 2. And then we'll lower the feet down. Feet on the mat. Legs left, then right. Back and forth. And back at center. Open the heels a bit wider, so the heels are mat width apart. We'll press into your heels to lift the hips up. So you can point your tailbone away, lift the hips high, take a breath in, lower halfway down as you exhale. Squeeze the glutes, lift back up, and lower down towards the mat. Keep going. Squeeze and lift, hold, lower. Squeeze, lift, hold, lower. We'll do 4, down, 3, hold, lower. 2, down, and 1, hold, lower down. Once the hips are down, bring both knees in, give your legs a hug. And rock yourself left and right, back and forth. With your palms face down by your sides, release the legs. Lengthen out the right leg, touch the mat. And then bring the right knee back in. Next side, lengthen your left leg, touch. Left knee back in. Move both feet a bit further away. Low back pushing the floor. Right leg, touch, knees together. Left leg, touch, knees together. Feet further away. Keep it going. Right leg, touch, together. Left, touch, together. Keep going, feet further away. I'll do 3 more of these. Keep the low back on the floor. Right heel, legs together. Left heel, legs together. 2 more times. Legs further. Right heel, touch, knees together. Left, touch. And then we'll lengthen out the legs long. Last time. Right heel, down and up. Left, down, and up. Lower the heels to hover off the floor for 3. Low back pushing the ground, hover for 2. And then we'll lower the heels down on the floor. Give your legs a shake. Bend the knees, feet back close to your hips. Walk the feet really close, your legs together. Press the heels, lift the hips up. Reach the right heel for the ceiling. Halfway down. Press your left heel, reach the right up. Lower and lift. Down and up. Lower and lift. 3, 2, and on. 1. Hold at the top, bend the right knee, foot down, left side up. Left heel high, come halfway down. Press the right heel, lift the left. Lower and lift. So the hips are going down and up, down and lift. We'll do 3, heel to the ceiling, 2, and last 1. Bend your left knee, foot down, lower the hips down, knees wide. Like a butterfly flapping the wings, bounce the knees up and down. Bring the knees back, lift the feet up, arms stay wide. Legs right, hover the legs off the floor. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring the legs back to center. Pause here, inhale. Legs towards your left. Hover the legs off the ground, stay there. Breathe in, and then squeeze the core to lift the legs back up. Your heels towards the ceiling if you want to go further. Legs towards the right. Hover. Breathe in, and then squeeze to lift back up. And next side. Legs towards your left. Hover off the floor, pause, inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze, legs rise up. Hands onto your thighs. Push into your legs. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, hold for 3. Keep pushing your thighs, thighs resist. 2, bit more shake. And on 1, bend the knees, lower down. Knees left. Then right, back and forth. We'll lengthen out your left leg, reach the right arm overhead. Touch the right fingers to your left leg. Open up, and you could lift the head and shoulders if you like. So your left heel down, right hand down, lift the head and shoulders, touch the shin or the ankle. Open and close. We'll do 4, touch the ankle. 3, touch. 2, and 1. And once you're down, bend your left knee, foot on the floor. Right hand by your side. Right leg long, left arm overhead. So you're lifting the right leg up, your left hand touches the right leg. Open up wide. If you want to include the head and shoulders, lift your head, your left hand touches the right leg. And then close, left fingers to the ankle. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. We'll do 4, touch, 3, touch, 2, and 1. And lay back out, hands by your sides, give your legs a little shake. Right arm overhead, feet back on the floor, roll onto your side. And then with your left hand on the floor, shift yourself up to a tabletop. Hands and knees. Let's open the knees wide and come back so your hips down onto your heels. Your fingers interlace, forearms together, rotate the wrists. You're making little circles. 5, 4, 3, just warming up the wrists. And on 1, we'll switch directions, other way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give your wrists a shake, and then up and down. Hands back on the floor, tabletop. Look up, lift your tailbone high, and round in as you exhale. One more. Look up to the ceiling, heart forward, biceps forward, round in. And then as you look up, lift your right leg up. Feel the right glute engage. Bring the right knee to your nose. Take your right leg to the ceiling, look to the sky, and the right knee comes to your nose. So you're U-shaping your spine, engage the right glute, lift up, and bring it back in. Knee to nose, arch your spine, push your hands. Let's do 3. Knee to nose. 2. Pull it in. Last 1. Knee to nose. And your right knee down, next side. So you can start first actually, hips back, give your wrists a shake, let any tension go. And then we'll do the same thing on the next side. Hands come back down. Look up to the ceiling. And round in, tuck the tail under. Look to the roof, left leg up. Bring your left knee to your nose. Left leg up, look up. And pull it into your nose. Arch your spine. Look up, the glute engaged. And push the hands. U-shape your spine, look up. And pull the knee in. 3. Knee to nose. 2. Look up, pull it in, last 1. And your knees back on the floor. Open the knees wide, move the hips back to the heels. Your elbows down, your forehead down. Gently rock left and right. Back and forth. And shift back up, tabletop. Let's tuck your toes under, hips to the ceiling, downward dog. Bend your right knee, then bend your left knee. Loosening up the back of your legs. And we'll rise up, high plank, hold. Low core contained, thighs engaged. Take a full inhale. Lower the knees down if you want, then the elbows for 3, slowly coming down towards the mat. For 2, and touch down on 1. Peel the ribs up, hands can lift. Hold, back down. Thighs are engaged, lift. Muscles along the spine active, and come back down. One more time. Peel up, hold here, and lower. Press your knees, press your hands. Come to a tabletop. Knees wide, child's pose. Hips to heels, forehead down, and relax. Again, rock left and right. And rise back to table. Toes tuck, hips lift, downward dog. Bend your knees and walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Hold opposite elbows. Sway, left and right. Back and forth. And with a bend in both of your knees, hands on your thighs, press yourself up to stand. Reach up to the ceiling, take a big breath to stretch, and then lean to the right as you exhale. You can release the fingers, the right hand or the right hip, and lean towards your side, stretching the left side of the body. And come back up, both hands high. Bend the elbows so the thumbs touch your upper back. Rise back up, lean the other way. You can release the fingers, the hands on the thigh, and reach the fingers to the side of the room. And we'll come back up, both arms high. Take the arms back parallel to the floor. Hold here, breathe in. Bend the knees, lower the seat down. We'll come into 10 squats. You could touch the floor if you want to go that far. Come up, reach for the ceiling. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, hips lower, touch the floor. Rise up, inhale, look up. And exhale, come down to touch. Keep going. We'll go for 6. Down to touch. 5. Look up. Try to keep the ribs lifted. We're really lowering the hips down. 4. So you should feel the glutes engage. You're squeezing the glutes to lift up. Reach. Come down to touch. Do 2 more. Squeeze the glutes. Rise up. Look up. And to the floor. We'll do the last one here. Reach up to the ceiling. And your hands down by your sides. Let's bring the hands under the hips, so bend the knees. Take your right foot back. Bend both knees. Rise up. Back foot forward. Next side. Left foot back. Bend the knees. Rise up. Foot forward. If you want to integrate the arms, hands by your sides, right foot back, fingers interlace, or squeeze, and then pull up, like your bicep curling. Straighten the limbs, leg forward. Left, squeeze, straighten, forward. Let's do 6, squeeze, straighten, and forward. 5, squeeze, rise, forward. 4, and 3. Oh, sorry, still 4, but and this one will be 3. So both sides. Still 3. 2 more. So you're firing up the front glute. 1. Give your legs a little shake. Let's reach up to the ceiling. And then bring the hands down to your thighs. Bend your knees to lower the hips down and back. Look up as you inhale, tailbone back. And then round in, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone under. 2 more times. Look up to the ceiling, shoulders back, tailbone back. Round in as you exhale. And 1 more. Look up. We'll walk the hands down the legs, move your way towards a fold. Hands come right down to the ground. Back of the neck relaxed. Bend one knee, and then bend the other knee. Back and forth. Left, then right. Straighten, lengthen your spine. Bend the knees, move the right foot back. Right knee down. If you want to double up the mat to provide more cushion for the right knee, you're welcome to do that. Take a second here just to move your hips around, explore. Then take your left hand under your left thigh, come upright. You can interlace the fingers over the left leg, lift up, hips forward. We'll keep your left hand on your left leg, right arm up, lean towards your left. 3. So the front of the hip, the psoas muscle, your oblique muscles open. 2. And come back to center. Both arms reach up. Lengthen the sides of the torso. Palms connect. Breathe in. We'll twist towards your left. Bring the right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. And set yourself up so your left hip is moving back and gaze towards the ceiling. You're welcome to stay here, or you can reach the top hand up to the roof. 3, 2, and hands together on 1. Twist back to the floor, and the hands will come down to frame the front foot. Hands on the mat. When you're ready, shift your weight back. Your hands can walk back to stretch the left hamstring. And rise yourself back up. Tuck your back toes under. Straighten back leg. Press into your front foot to come up. Hands back by your sides. So all the work happening in your front thigh. Shoulders are back. Keep the low core contained. Hold for 3, 2, and the hands come down onto the floor. Back knee down, front foot slides back, tabletop. Look up to the ceiling, lift the tailbone, and round in as you exhale, push into your hands. Look back up, U-shape your spine, toes tuck, hips up, down dog. Take a full inhale, and complete exhale. Rise to high plank. Of course, you can lower the knees down. Take a breath in, bend the elbows for 3, slow and steadily coming down. For 2, and the ribs down on 1. 3 baby cobras. Lift the ribs, lift the hands up, hold, and lower down, like back sit-ups. 2 more times. Peel up, hold, and lower. 1 more. Lift, hold, lower. Press the knees, press the hands. Tabletop, knees wide, child's pose. So you're releasing your low back. Any little movements to unlock the lumbar, shift around. And make your way back up to a tabletop. Tuck your toes under, hips up, down dog. Full inhale, and complete exhale. Lift your heels up, bend the knees, and move the feet up to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale, and fold forward, exhale. We'll come right to the next side. So lengthen your spine, breathe in. Bend the knees, move your left foot back. Then your left knee down. Again, you could double up the mat, a bit more cushion under your left knee. Right hand, right leg, and come upright. Fingers interlaced over the right thigh. Lift your ribs and press your hips forward to create more space in the front of your left hip. Your left arm to the ceiling. Breathe in. Lean towards your right. And come back up. Both arms to the ceiling. Take a breath to reach. Palms connect. Twist towards the right. Move your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. And you're looking up towards the ceiling. If you want to go to the next step, you could lift the right arm up. 3, 2, and on 1. Hands back to center. We'll lower the hands down to frame the front foot. And once you're down, slowly walk the hands back to stretch the right hamstring. So your degree, how far back you want to go. Listen to your own body first. And we'll rise back upright. Once you're back with the right foot on the ground, tuck your back toes under, straighten the back leg. Press into the front foot, hands back by your hips. So So you're working the front thigh. Keep the low core contained. Hold for 3. The shoulders are moving closer together. Hands back for 2. And on 1, we'll lower the hands back down to the floor. The back knee can come down. Slide the front foot back to tabletop. Look up to the ceiling. Lift your tailbone up. And round it in. Let's come to neutral. Look over the right shoulder, back for the right heel. And then explore. Adjust as it feels right for you. And back to center, next side. Look over your left shoulder to your left heel. And any movements that feels right for the sides of your hips and your low back. And make your way back to center. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog. Full inhale, complete exhale. Rise to high plank. Take a breath in, knees down if you want, bend the elbows for 3. Slow and steadily lowering for 2. And the ribs down on 1. Peel up, baby cobra, and back down. 2 more times, like back sit-ups. Lift the ribs, hands up, back muscles strong, and lower down. 1 more. Peel up, hold, and lower. So this time we'll move the elbows onto the mat, come upright into a Sphinx position. So your forearms are parallel and you can walk the legs back a bit. Pull on the forearms, the sternum forward. Ensure there's a lot of space for your low back. And lift your left thigh up. Lower left thigh down. So keep the knees straight. Right leg up, right leg down. The hip bones stay on the floor. Left thigh, glute engaged, lower left leg. Right thigh, hold. Lower right leg. We'll do 4, hold, lower, still 4. Hold and lower. 3, down, still, 3, and lower. So hip bones stay on the floor. Left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. 2 more. Lower. Right leg and lower. Last 1. Down and right side, down. Come back down to the floor, bring the hands on the mat, press yourself back up to a tabletop. Take your knees wide and your hips back. And any movement for your low back that feels right for you. And then bring yourself back up to a tabletop. Walk your knees up behind your wrists. Toes together, take a seat. Hands come back along the side of the body, hands over the floor behind. This could be good for you. You're welcome to stay right here, lifting your hips up. And just play with the front of the quads, the front of your thighs, opening those up. If you want to do one side to pull, then the other side to pull, you're welcome to go that route. Or you could lower yourself further if you're flexible. It's a bit of a more intense position. We'll take 3 more breaths wherever you are. And begin to rise yourself back up. Once you are back upright to a seated position, your hands back on the floor in front. And then walk yourself back to downward dog. So downward dog loosens up that previous position. Hips up high. And pedal it out, relieving any tight spots. And we'll lower the knees back down. Hands can walk back. Stand upright on your knees. Hands on your low back behind Look up, heart lifts, elbows close together, lean back. 3, your glutes can stay engaged. You're tilting back for 2. And on 1, rise yourself back up. Hands on the floor in front. Cross the ankles. Come to a seat, shifting yourself back. Legs out in front. And we'll keep your right leg long, your left foot to the inner right thigh. Right hand on the floor, maybe the right elbow towards the floor. And your left arm to the ceiling. Look up for 3. You could move your left hand towards the right leg, or maybe your left hand goes behind the head. You're reaching the left elbow towards the right foot. For 2, find a bit more depth, leaning towards the right thigh. Take one more long breath. And come back up. Left hand on the floor. Keep the right leg long. Take your left foot up and over. And then hug your left leg. Your left hand could move to the floor behind, a gentle twist. Look over your left shoulder. And we'll switch it up, back to center. If you want to do a brief counter twist, go for it. And we'll lengthen out your left leg. Take your right foot, inner left thigh. Left hand down, or maybe the left elbow down. And your right arm up. And again, the right arm is moving towards the lengthened leg. Maybe the right hand falls behind your head. So hold here. 3. Lean towards the thigh. For 2. And on 1. One more full inhale. Let it go. And rise back up. Take the right foot up and over. And hug the right leg close to you. With the right hand on the floor, you could gently look over the right shoulder. And back to center, counter twist the other way. And face back forward, both legs long. So your legs lengthen out in front, arms up, breathe in. Fold over your legs. Hands can come down to the ankles or the feet. And come back up, hands on the floor. Bend the knees, scoot the seat forward, lay onto your back. Let's do one more lift of the hips. You could tuck the fingers underneath, press the heels to lift the hips up high. Hold for 3, pulling on the heels, lifting your hips for 2, and release the fingers, slowly come down. We'll finish with a spinal twist. So take the right thigh up and over your left thigh. Legs up towards your left. Reach the right hand away and look towards the right thumb. 3 breaths. Back up, your legs back up, unbind. Next side. Left thigh up and over, legs towards the right, right hand on top, and reach your left hand away. gaze up, your legs up, unbind, feet on the floor. Open the knees wide. Any movements that feel right. And lengthen out your legs into final Shavasana. Relax yourself here. For embracing